Hey, it's Craig Fuhr. Welcome to my latest rehab project. This one's going to be amazing. My guess is that you're probably watching this video right now because you're interested in private lending. Well, that's fantastic. I've been teaching people how to do that for the last several years now, and I'd like to talk to you more about it. Come on, let's head inside. We'll check out the rehab. We'll talk some more about private lending. So I've been successfully rehabbing houses now for the past 8 years, and I've done well over 100 deals. I've found that my private lenders are all basically looking for the same thing. One, they want to put their head down on the pillow at night knowing that their money is safe and secure. They want peace of mind. Two, they want a higher than average return on their investment. And three, they want to know that the jockey that they're working with is someone who they can trust, someone who's got a tremendous amount of experience, someone who's going to make their life easy, and someone who can rinse and repeat the process. I've been teaching people for the last few years how to safely and securely invest their money in real estate. Now, folks, I'm not talking about being a landlord here. I'm not talking about tenants and toilets. And I'm sure not talking about swinging a hammer in one of these places. What I am talking about is being the bank. I want you to think right now about your CDs, your stocks, your bonds, your savings. And I want you to ask yourself, are you getting the rate of return that you deserve on that? And is that rate of return secure? I'm telling you, you could be doing a lot better. My lenders would tell you, you could be doing a lot better because they sure are. Look, believe it or not, houses are actually selling in this market. You just can't watch the nightly news every night and believe what you're seeing. In fact, I live in Maryland. The Maryland, DC, and Northern Virginia area happen to be the 3 hottest markets in the country. They are not only stabilized, but they're also growing. Experienced rehabbers like myself know how to take one of these houses. We know exactly what to put in them, and more importantly, we know how to price them on the market so that they sell quickly. How about a little proof? Why don't we take a look at my last few deals, and I think you'll agree that they're gorgeous, that they're rehabbed very uniquely, and more importantly, that my lenders are very, very safely invested. All right, take a look at this house right here, Parkville, Maryland, a little part of Baltimore County. We purchased this house from an estate for $65,000. The rehab amount was about $80,000, and we sold the house for $224,000. But most importantly, getting back to how fast houses are moving in this market, this house was under contract in 15 days. How about this next house here we did in Columbia, Maryland very recently. We purchased this house for $185,000. It was a short sale. The rehab cost was $85,000, and we sold this house for $387,000. Our net profit on that deal was over $80,000. This house was under contract in 9 days, and we had 4 competing contracts. Or how about this final house right here in Randallstown, Maryland, a little part of Baltimore County. I purchased this house for $114,000. We rehabbed it for about $45,000, and we sold the house in just 13 days for $225,000, actually $225,900. So you can see on each one of those deals that I just showed you that the investor's money was very, very safe. We had a very large cushion of net profit built into each one of those deals. See, it's no coincidence that my houses sell for full price and they sell as quickly as they do. We make our money when we buy the house, not when we sell the house. We make sure that the deals that we find are phenomenal deals. And we make sure that we buy them at a low enough price so that I can go in and I can do these insane rehabs that you're seeing in these pictures. See, all the news that I'm reading right now says that more foreclosures are coming. The banks have been holding on to a ton of deals and they're getting ready to release them. Cash is going to be king. The opportunity here for guys like me, rehabbers, and potential lenders is just immense. And now's the time to get in on that opportunity. So maybe you're asking yourself, how do I get started as a private lender? Well, in fact, it's a lot easier than you think. I've been teaching people how to do this for several years now, and I think we've got it down to a science. But folks, this is not a marketing tactic. I'm looking to build long-term relationships with a very, very select group of private lenders right now. I'm looking for lenders who want to earn a very safe and very secure but above average return on their investments. If you're interested and you like what you've seen so far, I know you must have a ton of questions, and that's okay. I'm here to answer them. But why don't you just go ahead right now and put your name and your contact information in the boxes somewhere on this web page, and I promise you I'll get back to you very, very shortly. Let me show you another deal real quick where my lender on this one was absolutely ecstatic. This particular lender is actually a friend of mine from high school. I hadn't heard from him in a while, and he found out about what I was doing and the success that I was having, and he approached me and asked me if he could lend on one of my projects. So take a look at this deal. It's insane. This home right here was purchased for $120,000. It was a HUD house, and it's in Anne Arundel County, a suburb of Maryland. The rehab amount on the house was approximately $60,000, and we sold it in 31 days on the market for $284,000, actually closer to $285,000. My lender, who you can speak with, made $20,000 interest on this deal just for lending me the money. More importantly, I want you to look at how secure his money was here, folks. Again, purchase price $120. The rehab amount is $60. We're all in for $180, and we sold it for $285,000. His money was very, very secure. The reason why a lot of people think they want to lend but then for whatever reason don't get started is because they're unfamiliar with the process. My current lenders, who you can talk with, are very busy guys, and I try to make the process for them to lend to me about as easy and as secure and as simple and as streamlined as it can possibly be. And I'd like to do the same for you. You know, the thing about me that's different from most people is I focus on quality deals and not quantity deals. So the fact is, I really don't need an unlimited source of funds. I'm only looking to work with a very select group of people here. And once I find those people, I intend to build very, very long-term relationships with them. All right, look, we don't have time to go through all the details on a video like this, but here's the bottom line. We talked about the 3 things that really make potential lenders excited. First is peace of mind. Have I shown you some deals here that give you a peace of mind? You saw the numbers of the deals, you saw how fast we were selling them. The second thing is the rate of return. I'm telling you right now that my lenders are getting above average rates of return on their money. And number 3, we talked about knowing who the jockey is, making sure that you're betting on someone who's got a tremendous amount of experience in the business. Folks, there's not a whole lot of rehabbers in the country that do what I do, and I've been doing it for a long, long time. So if you'd like to learn more about how to get involved, how you can become a lender, how easy it is to become a private lender, go ahead and put your information in the boxes right now, and I promise you I'll get in touch with you real soon. Thanks very much. Look, I want to make this official, so I sent an email to my $500 an hour attorney, and he told me to make sure I put the following verbiage in this video. In the abundance of clear caution, I want to advise you that this video does not constitute the offer to purchase or sell any security. Any such offer would be made, if at all, as a result of direct negotiations with appropriate prospective lenders as to the terms and the transactions and the documents used. You got it? Are we good now? Thanks.